good. That'd be a good tag. Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
I've always been partial to Heath Ledgecrab.
Okay.
Heath
yeah,
Ledgecrab.
He couldn't finish it.
I couldn't remember it. I just had Bonchon dinner with Twisty.
Oh, that was probably fantastic.
It's great.
I'm hitting the Bonchon.
So I'm gonna try and
where I live.
I'm gonna try and remember what Twisty got, and I'm gonna mention how that is gonna influence his.
Okay. So
his
not
play
just
style.
so we're not looking at just straight up wings. We got like an entree item separate from.
I mean, you gotta.
I
mean,
well,
I
an
can't-
appetizer item, but like, did we get wings or did we get like a non-wing entree? 'Cause that's
A non-wing entree.
What the hell?
I mean, it's like I'm hungry. I can't just eat wings.
Just get like 20 or something.
It's expensive.
That's true. That is true.
Does
Yeah,
Ed?
they
Oh,
make
Eddy
chicken wings
CT
expensive
plays.
these damn days.
Eddie CT plays Luigi actually.
Yes.
I don't know why I thought Mark.
That is probably why they're called Eddy CT.
Eddie CT? No, the CT stands for Connecticut.
That's what I'm saying though. It's like kind of like a reference
To what?
to Mexico.
Oh, to Eddie Mexico.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I mean,
I actually get that now.
if Eddie CT has never heard of Eddie Mexico,
It's just a coincidence.
I honestly apologize profusely, sir. I mean,
You think there's like an Eddie Detroit out there?
yeah, there's an Ed everywhere.
There's everywhere.
Eddie CT watching this pod. What the hell are they talking about?
That really actually took me a really long time to remember that there's Eddie Mexico.
Ed Mex.
Yeah, I do think like the schema of a name into a place is pretty good as a parody, like Billy Toronto or something like that.
That's real. That's
Yeah.
well because then Billy Toronto is like that's a mobster. That's a lesser character.
Billy
in
Toronto.
Casino.
Yeah.
Well, he'd be Toronto Billy.
Yeah.
And De Niro would be yelling at him to not have berries in the muffins.
Yeah. Maybe it's the name first, then the location that gives it its quick punch of humor.
Yeah, because like I mean, back in the day, the only people who knew anyone from places that weren't their own town were mobsters. So you'd be like, yeah, this is Giancarlo San Francisco. And it's like that's because he's the one from there. You gotta keep distinguish.
Giancarlo. That's a good name.
Giacomo.
Yeah.
That's also a dominant name.
It's a very Italian name.
Yeah. Or when guys are just named Mario. That's sick.
Dude, like Luigi's
like the guy in
brother.
this shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You ever
I
heard of
love-
that? You ever heard of this guy?
I love Mario.
I meet some Marios in my daily
Yeah.
southeastern Connecticut. A lot of Italians down there. Some Luigis too.
Southern CT, yeah.
Southwestern. The most beautiful part of the country.
It's
Beautiful Waterbury.
oh, Waterbury, yeah.
Home sweet home.
Yeah. I've been to a tournament or two over there.
Back in the day,
Back in the day.
that's way before my time.
I know you're not from there, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
from the great state of Ohio.
Beautiful.
The other most beautiful place on earth.
Other than
I love those
Battlefield.
TikToks where people like post like the liquid blue, like just beautiful highlighter blue lake at like Banff, and they're like, this is Scranton. I really like those. I admire that humor.
I feel like I know what you're saying, but I don't. I'm trying to live a TikTok-free life, you know, and it's really been good for my brain. I feel like.
Yeah, I definitely think
Just
it's
as
bad
a-
for my brain, but I'm very like engaged and entertained. So.
Oh. Do you ever think about hitting those spikes?
That would like.
We should just like
hurt like shit.
just gorged them.
I
Just,
never want.
is that the word? Not gourd.
Yeah, gourd on the spike.
Oh, Eduardo, Connecticut.
That'd be honestly, if someone made that into a mod, that'd be so damn scary.
Yeah, I mean, it's rated
I
T.
think the last time I talked to you or hung out was when
Big house.
I picked you up from the airport at Big House 23.
Yeah, that's right.
22.
20.
They don't do that one anymore.
Yeah, it's deprecated. But I like your Twitter, and I
It
like.
actually just got permanently banned.
Yeah, but that's the part that that means
That's
that
why
it's
you like
worth.
it.
If it gets banned, it means it was worth something.
I went
think.
out like
it
a
means
year
people want to
out.
silence.
I said something very mean to Jesse Singal, and
Yeah.
that's a guy who deserves it. So
Sure. Yeah.
I won't apologize for
We all
my
deserve.
craft.
Oh, we all deserve all sorts of things.
But it is
At the end of the day.
honestly, I think what I do on Twitter is I get a great hat, and then I get banned to lock it down forever. Like I had Teal Capital, and now that's permanently no one can ever have that. And I had Guillermo Real, which is now again Tears in the Rain. No one can ever have that.
Yeah. I mean, you're you're like burning the Library of Alexandria one page at a time. Really.
One line at a time. I'm really bored.
And in this case, the library is in fact owned by the richest South African man in the planet. So
who didn't want to buy it?
Yeah.
And here, swapping from the Luigi to the Captain, we're evoking kind of another historical Luigi as well.
Yeah, and I'll say that I don't really like that, because I think that weirdly enough, Luigi actually does just fine against Jigglypuff.
I agree with that.
Luigi's got a lot of weird up kill moves, and I feel like that's kind of an understated thing about the matchup. But then again, who's playing that?
I think like most floaties can do most mid-tier floaties can do serviceable to Puff. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's a lot of it in my book is like the kill move, right? You have to have like a reliable kill move. I think just funnily enough, Luigi, I'm not saying it's easy to hit, but like that up smash can kill Puff on this stage at like 60. It's almost like a fox.
Yeah, Puff can also just Puff can just mindlessly pound into up smash and just get exploded.
Yeah,
it can happen.
I've seen it.
It's happened before. I've seen it
like that. Yeah, I wouldn't even know. I've never even seen Eddy, Connecticut play, so this is new.
I've never seen the Falcon.
Oh, kind of Falcon though. I think Twisty's holding in pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What else? Yeah. You gonna hold down?
The myth. I want to stay on the stage.
The illusion of choice.
Yes, the myth of combo.
Which way, white boy? Kind of. Actually, a close until that double jump. Yeah. Oh no, but it's not. It's of 3 of 5.
Yeah, it's a 5 the whole.
It's a 5, and that's the wonderful thing about Tom.
G-Town joint, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. Obviously, for more personal reasons, and for personal relationships, it's sad to see Tom go soon. However, what will truly cause me to riot is if we do revert from the BO5 paradise, which New England has been for a long time.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I mean, a man's got to have his principles, and Tom definitely.
He sticks to his guns.
Yeah, he sticks to his guns.
What are we doing with the up piece thing? Are we trying? Is that a
captain
spot? Yeah. I feel like that might be an edge cancel spot to ledge just missed, because that was the second stock that they've done that. Just gonna upbeat nowhere.
I feel like maybe at one point I kind of understood what people wanted. Once people hit start, I could know what they're trying to do, but now I don't really know so much, because I feel like people what they want has changed. It used to be winning. It used to be winning melee.
People want everything out of melee.
They want everything.
Talk? I've been on this beat. People expect to have every single thing available. Well, maybe that's.
He is going for the edge cancel.
Or the ambiguity of it, I guess. The Puff kind of has to wait. That's interesting.
It's not good though. It's putting him in landing lag.
To be clear,
so ambiguity where it's
the ambiguity where you are still invincible and I'm not.
Although you know what, Eddy's winning. I forgot about that. So whatever you're doing, I mean, there it is. Down
Talking about melee, like the sheriff from. No Country for Old Men. No Country for Old Men.
The guy that choose. He spoke to Javier Bardem. That guy.
No, the
sheriff.
The sheriff in the.
The guy who looks like Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes, Lee is Tommy Lee Jones.
No, he's not.
I'm pretty sure.
No, he's not.
And also,
he's the guy that looks like Tommy Lee Jones. I know that because I know he's not Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
I don't know who it is though.
But there's a very great reaction image of him holding the newspaper.
He says I don't know what to. Can't even rest anymore. I think it's just it's a thing now where there's so much in the game, and it's so easy. It's easier now more than ever to express yourself through this medium, this wonderful medium. And I think that unfortunately for each it's just like the scales of like justice or like liberty, right? Every time that you add to that's a beautiful thing, people can express themselves and like do wonderful things. The equivalent is true. That means that people have more ways to be really dark and
more, yes, yeah, it's a
insidiously
bit of you might say it's like a dialectic.
Sure, yeah, I don't know what that means, but like
there's a response between those sides of the equation.
Yeah. It's a dialectic.
They're becoming something. They're in dialogue.
It's something is aligned, something dark.
That's actually a very core Marxist concept. It is that there's things and there's things that are the opposite of those things.
Yeah, and I believe that.
Extremely important.
The thing is that I believe that, and you know this. You can
based in cringe.
You can learn this to be true. Yes, based in cringe. You can learn this to be true if you've ever logged into the unranked, the pits of Ras Al Ghul at the bottom of like unranked, and you've heard the people chant, and you have you can, even though your characters cannot speak any words, you can have a conversation with someone.
See, but when I'm climbing the well, I feel like I'm in Buffalo Bill's joint. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
There's like nails on the wall.
There's nails, yeah. It's I mean the wall, you can only climb it if you have faith, and that's like what the movie was all about. But
honestly, the movie is kind of about God.
But Christian Bale didn't have to deal with like I don't know, getting like laser camped while he was like trying to climb out of the well for Bane. Samus Samus standing at the top of the well at low %. You know that you just yeah. So
I'm gonna watch that movie now. I haven't watched it.
I think
I love the Bane meme. It's one of my favorites of all time. It's
I really liked his voice.
It's from the Bane post meme is from such a beautiful moment. I think it's the last like new meme before.
Which meme?
The Bane posting meme, like the meme.
The one where he's like.
No, like the scene from the beginning of the movie with the plane with the guy from
Littlefinger.
Yeah, the guy from Gamba, the guy from Game of Thrones. That's like a huge like 4chan meme.
Yeah.
And that's like the very last new meme before like every new person arriving on the internet became racist.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like it's never impinged with a political moment or even like or especially not a racial animus. It's just people enjoying the thing, looking at it, and they like it. That was
rest them.
Crazy choices.
I would just rest. No.
Okay.
I mean, you come down, you get stomped, but you're at like 10, so I think resting is fine. But it can be scary to rest. I get it. Talk about a dialectic. You have, it's so hard to take a life, you know, and resting is just extinguishing that flame. Something Batman would never do.
This person was found dead from an execution-style resting.
Yeah, the line.
Jigglypuff like trying to wake up before the cops show up. Okay. Like Jigglypuff's homies are running away. Jigglypuff's just asleep. Like, you gotta go.
Eddy, Connecticut has down throw kneed his way to
our
Game 5. Yeah, I
to
guess
the hearts of millions.
See, Twisty has got 2 spicy wings at Bonchan and now has to blow his nose. So hopefully that isn't a factor for G5. But tough stage for Falcon. You know, no, I love. I truly love Batman. So
you need to get into Bane posting. It's a fantastic one of the best of all time.
I just don't even.
It's just like posting, just like.
You ever hear like some combination of words that you're like, it doesn't even mean anything to me. Like I know what the words in isolation.
I know the two component parts, but the whole is just eluding me. Oh.
Yeah.
Is what.
Where did you find this?
Bane said when he put Batman in that hole.
I like his.
There's like a whole community of guys online who like know the entire, like including me, that know the entire opening scene to that movie by heart.
The airplane.
Yes, they've like.
It's a good. I mean,
like animated it and stuff.
Sure, man. I mean, people do all sorts of stuff on the internet these days.
That is so true.
Yeah, if you think about it.
There's really all sorts on there.
Yeah.
I was talking to Treelook earlier about how, like, before internet, every like squad of middle school boys had like specialist guys, kind of in the way of like an Ocean's movie. Like you would have the pool friend, you'd have the pool table friend.
Oh yeah.
You'd have the guy who gets the games early before Christmas.
The guy with
Xbox.
the basement. I don't know if you had the
double
guy with
couch
the basement. Yeah, double couch basement. For sure.
I was double couch basement.
This must be a universal experience.
No, it's true. You have the crew of friends where you can get the sum total of an entire chill out like in the aggregate going through each friend.
The friend, how about the friend whose mom always brings like snacks or like cookies?
Yes, yeah.
You know?
The friend
my
whose
mom
mom
would
you call mom.
Down throw rest, almost like down throw knee in this funny thing we call life. My mom was the yard work mom. She's like, if you're gonna have friends over, they're gonna be picking up sticks. In
mulch. You are gonna be
yard.
mulching the front. It is March.
Oh, I mean that's fine. I guess I see it. But
You're playing on house money.
yeah.
You got the SD earlier in the game.
It really set the tone. A lot harder to down throw knee on a stage with less runway.
When you're playing on the house money, everyone wins.
Yeah, the house always wins in this case.
But you're winning too.
G-Town. That's a tough one though. What do you do? Stomp? No.
That's
Probably
actually the
kills.
best thing to do in terms of like knockback.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
Oh God.
Yeah. Down throw. Oh. Wow, good
that's
tag.
the second one of those.
Yeah, I mean
Over.
it's not the hardest thing to tag, but I don't think Twisty had like many other options. The standing grab does catch the crouch.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we're flipping. We're fine. We're
Does
dead.
that kill? No.
Wow, it was like 155.
And he gets the jump with the down B.
Yeah.
But all
Hard
that matters
fought.
at the end is who touches the blast zone, really.
Hard fought, honestly.
Yeah.
And for like, I think like low mid% SD in Suck 1, something like that.
A set that I just wasn't giving any respect to going the distance. Like I just really thought that it was just not gonna be like that.
I saw green guy, I saw pink guy, and I thought, well, we're gonna be here for a minute.
Maybe